Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into the Forest of Trading Magnetic, and we've done it again! No stalling, the Forest of Trading Magnetic with double K.D.A.D, one of the newest and best legends in the game. So that was the team, those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Now, I'm going to show the entire forest run for this video because it's a no-stall team, and it gets through this forest incredibly fast. Not only do we watch the K.D.A.D special once, but this is like a 7.5 minute run to get the entire forest done. Now, stereotypically, forests aren't really run this way. They don't normally... You normally stall out and you sort of utilize different stages to actually get cooldowns so you can actually pop specials again. But this team moves so fast, has so much damage output, that you can just get through it. Literally, with one turning every single stage. It's actually wild. And I believe this is the first time this forest has been no-stalled with a double-led character. So, like, the same captain as friend captain. I have done it with Blackbeard and Sengoku as a hybrid combination. And I've also done it with the Super Snake Man and Super Tandem Luffy. But I don't think I've ever done it with... Well, I haven't, and I don't think I've ever seen it done with double legends being the same character. But Kinemon, Denjiro, Ashura Doji, and Dogstorm are built different. They take slashes to a whole new level. Honestly, they put them in the top 4, and honestly in the conversation for top 2 as best classes in the game. Obviously, they are a mono slasher leader. They give themselves, like, the team cooldowns by 2 turns at the start of the quest, so they're great for short content, but as you guys will see here, they're actually ridiculously good for long content as well. Current Wanda just gets better and better and better as time goes on. Luffy and Zoro make a bit of a comeback. V1 Odin is completely revitalized, and they have access to characters like Bobbins, which makes this run very, very smooth. Not only that, but they have Oro Jackson, one of the best ships in the entire game. As you guys saw there on the Apu stage, we used the special Oro Jackson to remove the paralysis, and then with the switch of Zoro and Luffy, we can easily take out that stage with a little bit of type advantage. On to the next stage against the Fire Tank Pirates, Beige and Gotti and Vito. Let's just call them Fire Tank Pirates for the sake of the video. This stage, stereotypically, is very challenging to get around. Now, I was trying some stuff with just blasting them away with, like, Odin and then utilizing the K.D.A.D special to literally do 1,000,000 fixed damage through normal attacks only, and just absolutely just, like, decimate this stage. However, I was really struggling with the defense up, getting some cooldowns ready to go for, like, later on in the fight, and I really needed to keep Odin special because he can actually use the Hyogura support. As you guys saw at the start, all of the supports are necessary here. I don't think VV might not be on Bobbins because we actually use Bobbins special here to remove the defense up. And the color affinity is just like a little nice addition. However, Carrot and Wanda, being the absolute beast they are, give themselves a 2x attack boost every time they switch. So that way you can actually get a lot of damage here. Now, Kinemon, Denjiro, Ashura, and Dogstorm actually have access to Roger as well, and we're not even utilizing Whitebeard and Roger on this particular team. So it's pretty crazy to think that we can get this done no stall without using, like, arguably the best character in the entire game. On to Heat and Y now. They give us 4 turns of Special Blight and a full board of Unfavorable Orbs. They also have barriers, but this is where Carrot, Wanda, and Odin just absolutely decimate this stage because we can get around the Special Blight with the switch of Luffy, Zoro, and Bobbins' Sailor ability. But then just using Barrier Pen and Wano Orbs, we can do so much damage here. With the Wano Orbs on our captains, we can actually get the 10% resistance. And I think a lot of people underestimate how powerful that debuff is. Getting minus 10% extra, it's literally a 1.1 times buff on top of all your damage. And that stacks. Like, so you use Hiyori Sub, you can stack that. If you attack with both your Kinemon or your K.D.A.D units, you can get 20%. And as you guys saw there, literally just with Barrier 10 at the back end, we just absolutely decimate that stage. On to Killer, he has 5 turns of damage reduction, and literally by saving one of those Wano Orbs, getting that resistance again, Carrot Wanda with their switch and their special can actually just take out this stage easy peasy, which is absolutely wild to me. Moving on to Big Mom, she binds you for 5 turns, 2 of your random units, and gives you a full board of block orbs. Thanks to Kanjuro support, thanks to Ace support, we can get around the binds. We don't even have to reload the app for this team. It moves so goddamn fast. The special of K.D.A.D can actually rotate all your orbs into matching, and ideally here, you just want to keep 2 matching orbs, preferably on your K.D.A.D units. That way, when you activate Odin on the stage against Hawkins, Page 1, and X-Drake, you can actually turn your strength orbs into Wano slots, and that way you can get that resistance once again. Carrot Wanda, they give themselves a matching orb with their switch. So does Luffy and Zoro, they give themselves a tandem orb. And that way you're going to have plenty of damage here to actually take out this particular stage against Hawkins X-Drake Page 1. They remove your sound effects, so it's a little bit annoying here, but this is where the Aura Jackson shines, because it makes it significantly easier to hit perfects. The Hyorogora special can actually remove the one turn of defense up that is very, very arrogant there. And then as you guys will see here, we can easily take out the stage with our 3 strength characters. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Once we move on to King, King has 3 turns of damage reduction threshold and gives us 3 turns of despair. This is where the free-to-play Pedro support on Current Wonder comes in absolute clutch, and you can remove 2 turns of it. You can then switch with Luffy and Zoro once again. They are going to remove the rest of it, and thanks to the super swap of Current Wonder, you can actually give all your slashes a 2 times attack boost. Bobbins is going to give us some matching orbs here, which is very, very handy, namely 2 strength orbs on our 2 strength characters. And then Current Wonder, because they're just the absolute goats, get their special back so goddamn fast that you can use it again for an orb boost and give yourself more cooldowns. 4 turns of cooldowns is just, it's wild, actually wild. Odin also gives himself cooldowns with his Sailor ability, but I don't think off the top of my head we actually use the Odin special for the rest of the run. He's basically just here because of Hyorogura's support, as well as activating the super class as well, right? So like that's also a lot of fun. On to Kaido now, the big scaly beast of that is Mr. Kaido. We are going to activate Luffy and Zoro once again. We popped them way back against the Fire Tank Pirates, but they're ready to go once again. You just need to switch with them, give themselves a matching orb, and then you can give, or you don't actually even really need to give themselves a matching orb. You want to make them the strength variation for the final stage. Then we're going to activate the super class for some Wano slots. Again, we can get the resistance there. And honestly, you have so much damage here, especially with the switch of Current Wonder, that you can actually kill by saving a Wano orb, not only on one of your K.D.A.D captains, but also on Odin, which is absolutely bananas. Just, without a ship, by the way, you do so much damage there. It's actually crazy. On the final stage against Kid, you can only use 2 specials, and you get a full board of block orbs. That's basically all he does, really. He does reduce your recovery something fierce as well, but just utilizing K.D.A.D special is literally all we need here to take down this particular stage. As you'll see, we get the resistance debuff popping off once again, and just for the sake of the video, we're going to get the final tap. Unfortunately, it doesn't have an animation, but it is what it is. So there you guys go! K.D.A.D. No stalling, the Kid Forest, absolutely wild. This unit, in my opinion, is definitely top 5, and I can't wait to see what we can do in Kizuna with this particular unit. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to belt the like button for me if you're new to the channel. Hit the big red subscribe button. Most importantly, though, wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Eats!